Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we're just taking a look at these BLDR. These are like a Lego style type of brick company. Now, this is actually on sale at Target. I'm not affiliated, so I don't have a link to post up. Go check out Target, type in this name. They're going for like $2.99 at Target. The normal price is $5.99. So that's kind of why I jumped on them. I definitely gonna end up using them on some Lego mocks that I'm gonna end up building up. But it's actually really cool because it gives you a little kind of like set, and they actually have different ones too. I forget all the different types that they have. One is like a medieval one, which actually looks really good. But I just unfortunately don't have a medieval set going on right now. The only thing I'm gonna say is a knock is I wish they showed on the bag all the parts and pieces that come with it, but they don't. So this is what comes with it. It's a lot. And I think it's pretty good for what you're paying. You literally are paying right here $2.99, $3. So you really do get a lot. You get enough to, I believe, build 2 trees. I don't know if you get enough to do 2 of everything. You might. You got the garbage cans and whatnot. You build up the trunks, you build up the tree trunks with just the brown. So that's another thing too. They don't really give you instructions on kind of how to do it. You just kind of go about it the way you want to do it. So you can see some of the images on the packaging as far as like that to build up the tree. But once again, like they don't really specify any other types of details or any other versions. Now, if you go on, like I said, Amazon, and like I said, the link's going to be in the description. No, I'm sorry, not Amazon. The Target, if you go to Target and you punch this in, you are going to see how they lay things out, and so it gives you a better idea. You could see that also on the Target app, but I do honestly wish that they had put this on the bag, laid it really out on the back of the bag. There's no reason to have this on the back of the bag and not give you a display of all the things that you could build, so that way you can just build it up. But like I said, the value is definitely here. Obviously, you're going to be able to figure it out at some point of, you know, how you're working things and how you're adding it up. Okay, so what they did on this is they took these ones here, made it go like that. They took a small brown one stud, and then they took this to just kind of go on top of it. And that's kind of what they did there, which is not bad. But definitely, like I said, you can play around with it, make it however you want. You want to put some of the brown on it to make it look like the, you know, the autumn leaves are coming into play. You can do that. Let's see, where's the brown 1x1 stud. You can really dress the plant up a lot too, because you got those leaf pieces too, so you could throw these on it if you want. Here it looks like a little more autumn going on. So unfortunately they don't give you, let's see how many, no, they do actually give you 3. Okay, the only difference is you're going to end up using this as some of the bark. So just be mindful of that. You could build another tree, but you're going to end up having that as the bark, which it gives you more variation, but it may not work for you in terms of, you know, the color that you want. There is not a regular, any more leaf pieces regular. So if we went that route, let's see, I could take another one of these if I want to build it up by 4, but I don't want to do that. What I'm going to do is just, what do we have here? What do I got to play with here? I could take, you know, I don't want to waste one of those. So I'll use another brown one. What we'll do is this. I got another one of these beige ones, so I'll put that in between. And that way it's a little more cross to go opposite of each other. And I'll do it like that. So that's not too bad. So like I said, you could play around with it. I do think you get a lot for the money, especially on the sale price. But honestly, I wish they gave you a little more instructions on how to kind of put it together. But at the end of the day, that still doesn't change the value in any way, because you still get to, oh, look at these are what I was looking for, but I was looking for green ones at the time, and they have white ones, so I could have put white ones inside here like that. But yeah, you could play around with it which way. I will try that now, just to dress it up in that same way how it was with those. Now, they don't give you a tan one of that, but and they give you this, and like, see, like I said, these are the kind of things you'd really want instructions on, is building up a tree with these types. And you know, obviously, if you guys are really good at building, you could really start building up something like that, which really gets like really big. You could probably build like a colossal tree with these type of things, really kind of get it going. So that's something to play with. But I'm gonna take another one of these brown pieces here and pretty much do the same thing as I did with those other two, except with the pink and the white. So now you have it like that. You have this one, and then you've got the all green. So you have a few options, and the fact that you get two of the pink, you can make one of those, like one of the whites with the pink on top. You could do two of them, and then you could do two yellows. You could do two greens if you want. So you could kind of play around with that. So it does give you some options, you guys. So definitely check that out. I actually purchased two of these. I'm definitely going to use them for a mock. The only thing that's not going to fit for my mock is the garbage cans, but these can also be used for just a regular, you know, Lego like city kind of situation. I'm not going to use these for like a park setting or anything like that. I'm going to actually use them for a scenery setting, because I think that's going to be really nice. So yeah, you guys, check these out. And as always, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.